Hi my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much first of all for supporting your girl Raquel Joy, and today's topic is just going to be about working on the feet professionally. But guys, before I go into any details, please do not forget to hit the subscription button and do not forget to share my videos if you like them and you find them educative. Water is life. Today in Germany, in Hanover, we have 17 degrees. That's amazing. Amazing, guys. So anyway, let's just not get off the topic. Guys, Raquel Joy is your girl. Please do not forget to subscribe, hit the subscription button, and let's slide. So today I just would like to show you a little bit on how I would really start to take good care of the feet, just in case when someone comes in, just giving you a small little bit of the view. The client, maybe let me say my friend or my client would just come, and then I will just sit and they will have a foot bath for about 10 to just about 5 to 10 minutes, and then the feet will soak. And when the feet soaks, that means I'll have to put them out from the feet, from the foot bath, and then have a small towel as you're gonna be seeing, and then I will disinfect the feet, and then just please, let's keep watching. So when we go out of the foot bath, I'll just start by looking after my client, and then I will definitely have to disinfect her feet. Both her feet, and then I will just try to cover this one feet which is on the other side. Normally I have to start with the right hand feet from my client. These are some of the phrases that I'm going to be using. We have the one which is already on the machine. I think you can really see this one. This is going to help me to clear off the dead skin. And then I'll use this, the one to take off, to shorten the nail. This, you can see the scissor. And then I'm gonna be using this one just to take off in case she has some, I will check with this machine just to check and see if there is any ingrowing nail. I also use what we call the small diamond, which is here. It will help me to level up on her nail after shortening the nail. After shortening the nail, I will use the small diamond, and then I also use this just in case she has like on-growing skin. This is just going to help me to go in the corners, as you can really see, as I'm going to be doing everything on camera. So guys, I'm just so happy that you're going to be following me on this journey as I work here. Thank you so much for watching. So let's start. Altogether, the whole process might take, like for the 2 feet, will take about 30 minutes. And let's just begin. My client is very ticklish, so you have to hold her feet such that she doesn't kick you. As you can really see, you have to be very gentle, and you don't have to take too much of the dead skin, because the more you take too much of it, the more it comes more. So you always have to look and see how the client's feet really looks like. But I'm lucky my client doesn't have too much of the dead skin, so her feet is in a very good state. She only needs she just needed to work on her feet and on her nails, but she does not have those major problems as other clients normally do have. So guys, always try to invest yourselves by going by a professional. It's really very recommended, but at least once in a month, and then the rest you can really see. By the way, I'm thinking of maybe making another video how you can also be doing this while you're at home, in case you don't have enough income, or if you need to make some more savings. So you can really see this machine has to have the water in, like water that is going to help the skin just not to get too heat, because it's the electricity. When it really gets too warm, it can be very hurting. So always it has to be moisturizing at the same time, making the feet cold while you're working, because the freezer really gets to be hot. That's why we always have to be, you have to be catered for by someone who really learned this, and you might at any time injure the client. But now, as you can really see, her feet is really very smooth and all the dead skin is all gone off. So once that is done, I will stop and then I will replace the freezer, and then I'll get this one, which is going to be helping me to level up the tip of the nail. But I'll just put this on the side first. First of all, I'll get the cuticle scissor and then try to see if my client has longer nails, and then I'll ask if she needs the nails long or short. Okay, so I'm just looking and see if a little bit, and then I'll just cut with the cuticle scissor. So my client has the ingrowing nail here, which I'm going to try to cut in the nail in the corner. And then I'll just get the which we call the big diamond, and then I'll go ahead on the tip of the nail, and then I will be leveling the nail. As you can really see, it's always advisable to hold the feet of the client, because when they are very ticklish, then they can just be like, you know, they can just kick you in the face, you know. So always to hold the feet and be very attentive and very focused while working, because the body really feels different, reacts different. So once that is done, I will also still again change off this freezer, and then I will repress by this one, which is going to help me to go in the edges of the nail. But before I start with that, I will have to put the nail softener, just to soften on the top of the skin. And then I'll just go ahead and use this very same freezer, because it works also different, as you can see. You do not need to go so long in one position, sorry. This helps to take out the dead growing skin on the nail, off the nail. I hope you're able to see what I'm doing. So once that is done, you take it off and then replace it with a klein small diamond, as you can really see right over here. It's really very small. That is going to help me to smoothen on top of the nail. But before I do that, I'll get what we call a nail that helps to cut off like the skin, or like off the skin from at the edges of the nail, as you can really see. Now it's been softened by the nail softener, which you saw me putting with the small in a small tin. This will also help for the preparation, just in case the client needs to do like the pedicure or the manicure, something like that. So this is how it should really be. These are the first steps before we go into any details. But always we have to be very, very, very careful without making any injuries. The client does not need to see any blood. That's why we need to be very, very extra careful, guys. So just keep watching. Now you'll get this small freezer and clean on top of the nail, in case the client has a nail which is having some on growth. Then you just level it up on top, but not too much. It depends on how the health of the nail looks like. But I'm lucky my client's feet, they are very healthy, they are in a very good state, as you can really tell. We didn't have to do so much. So once that is done, and then what you have to get is to have this small, what we call the cotton pad, disinfect it, and then put it between your fingers right over here, and then go around the client and check and see if the client has ingrowing nail. But you don't have to go there so many times, only a little bit, and that's it, to check if she has any dirt in the skin. If it's there, then you take it out. And once that is done, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll give my client a very nice massage, as you can really follow me. So I'll use this Gavon, which is very good for the skin, to soften the skin, and it will always leave the skin very well moisturized. Yes, so I'm just gonna give her a very, very nice massage. You always have to give the clients the very most amazing foot massage, because that's what normally triggers the client to come back. Like, everybody needs a very soft touch and a very nice massage. As you can really tell, I'm trying to give my client a very nice massage. So once that is done, I will have to go between her toes. I go between with a small towel and make sure her feet is dry, and I'll also still go ahead and make a double change. And so once I'm clear that everything is really okay, and you can really tell, I'm just gonna cover her feet and I'll go to the next. I'm just gonna take you through on how I do the pedicure here with my clients. First of all, I'm going to be putting the base on top of the nail. Reason being that before you do any of the colors on top of the nails, you always have to make sure that the nail is being protected, that the color doesn't go inside the feet, inside the nail. Because, like, let me say, if you have like red colors, those are very strong colors, they really make they stain on top of the nail, and sometimes they really go inside the nail, which you don't want. You don't want your nails to get spoiled. So once that is done, my client here chose to have this wonderful color, which is color pink, which I already have right over here. And I'm going to start by applying. So you can really see this is all done. You have just to be very careful. Then I'll start with the next fit. So guys, I'm just doing something that I'm loving. I love working with people. I love bringing a smile on people's faces. Yeah, that's my passion. I'll wait for about a couple of minutes, and then I'll just put on the top lap, and we'll all be good to go. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching. You can really see my client's face. What do you think of the color? Is it beautiful? I think so. I love the color, and she loves the color. So I'll use this as the top lap. I'll start with the small one, because the other one I used a little bit of a bigger layer, which is not yet so dry. So I'm just gonna put the top lock, the topping as the last on the nail. I'm also going to the second one. So guys, I really appreciate you so much for watching. I really appreciate you for following me on this journey, and I'll be bringing you so many different things on my channel. What you have to do, just keep following, share, like, and leave a comment below, and we will be meeting us in most of my pictures. Again, Raquel Joy is my name, and so that's all what I had to take you through the whole of this process. Again, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this type of